Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen Oscar Piastri. Let's listen to him.
Hi, throughout this season for Positive Fridays, bit more incident-filled PU issue for you in the first session and touching the wall quite heavily in the second. Just sum up the day. How was it out there?
A bit tricky, yeah. Just a bit up and down. I think the pace is there. It's just not the easiest to get the most out of it at the moment. So that's probably the main thing today.
And looking from our side, it looked like it could be a bit of a handful out there. What needs to happen to try and make it less so?
It is a little bit tricky. I'm sure we tried a few things in FP2. I'm sure we'll look back and see what we can change for tomorrow. But I think it's going to be a bit different. With tire choices and stuff like that. So I think there's still a lot of positives from today. Just a few tricky moments too.
Thank you.
Yeah, they had tricky moments, as I said in the Lando Norris video. I hope that will not cost a lot to them. As I said, as I am saying, couple of races that Oscar is going to be the champion this season, and also, as you know, they have the chance to be constructor champion after this race if they finish 1-2 at the Baku. I strongly believe that they will achieve that on this race. But let's say maybe we will see some surprises like this, like today, the incidents of Lando and Oscar. That will mess up a lot the jobs at the Formula One. But if the things keeps going normal like every single race, I believe that like at the first and second position will be the McLarens at the qualifying and also at the race. To listen Lando Norris, let's listen to him.
Mistake, just a little one.
A costly one.
In the end, a costly one. Yeah.
A costly one, especially here. I was feeling good until then, so I'd rather be have this and push and find the limits than not push at all. So annoying, but I would have liked to get some high fuel laps in, especially on these tires, the softer compound comparing to last year. But it is what it is, and I'll have to make up for it.
Yeah, but you've got the experience to know kind of what the tires are going to do. I mean,
the track's very different to last year. It's quite a bit quicker, and it's a softer compound, which we don't use that often. We use it Monaco, Imola. I think that's it. So, certainly I'm behind on the learnings now, but a scrappy session, I guess, from both, from my side, and I think from Oscar's side. He seemed to be struggling a little bit with the car as well, so we'll see what we can make up for tomorrow.
Ferrari seems to be in it.
Certainly, yeah. They were easily the quickest here last year, even though the Oscar won. So, I think Ferrari will be quick. Red Bull are going to be quick. They're never good on Friday, but then they, they go to sleep and they wake up and then they're just quick again. So, I expect a challenge from at least 3 other cars tomorrow.
Well, silver linings, Lando. At least it happened now and not in FP3 or anything like that. So it's good to get it out of the way.
I have to push, right? It's tough. I'm against some good guys, and I got to push and find the limit. So.
Okay. All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, we'll see what will happen. But today's mistake of Lando Norris and also Oscar Piastri, I hope that didn't that mistakes didn't cost them too much for tomorrow's qualifying and also tomorrow's practice 3. But they didn't have too much chance to long runs before the race. I think it's a bit disadvantage, but like they have a car like a rocket ship. I think that tomorrow's pole position fight will be the between the McLarens. We are going to listen Lewis Hamilton. Let's listen to him.
That radio sounded great at the end of that session to us, to hear you say good findings. It sounds like it's been a really positive day.
It really has, yeah. Thank the Lord. It started out, it wasn't so positive. I would say P1 was a bit of a mess. This is a circuit where you have to have mega confidence on the brakes, and I had some problems with the brakes. Also, it is the first, every track I'm going to is the first time driving the Ferrari at that circuit, so acclimatizing to that is not easy. And then we made some changes going into P2, and the brakes finally were working perfect, and so I was able to really make some quick big advantage in terms of like gaining on the brakes. So really happy to see the progress, and it's just goes to show like the direction we've been going as a team. Really grateful for everyone's patience and everyone pushing so hard, because we're really starting to see the progress come through. So.
How big is this? Is it an overstatement to say this is big for you and the team to understand that actually what you're thinking does now correlate in the car and you can start to move forward? Is it too big to say that it's been a big day for you and the team today?
I would say I wouldn't say it's just practice day.
Yeah.
So I would say that let's not go too far in that. I just want to say that I really am grateful for everyone continuing to push. The support I've been getting back from everyone at the factory. Everyone here, their patience, their support every weekend, just lifting me up. The guys in the garage, all of our marketing team, they're really making a big difference. And then Tifosi, like we've been beaming from the energy from the Tifosi in the last race. So hoping to take that energy that they gave us all the way through the rest of the season. So.
Yeah, like for his confidence, I think those are good signs for the Lewis Hamilton to see him that he's not like the speculations are on the internet. Hamilton is finished. Hamilton job is done with the Formula One. When the car works properly, it shows that Lewis Hamilton is fast enough to be competitive, and I think we just watched that how fast is Lewis Hamilton at the practice 1 and practice 2. I hope he will have the same car at practice 3 and also at the qualifying, and to see some perfect results from the Lewis Hamilton after the qualifying, and also after the race this race week. Going to listen to Charles Leclerc. Let's listen to him.
Charles, third and second in those two sessions, it looked pretty good from where we're standing, and that pace from Ferrari looks promising. What does it feel like to you out there?
Oh, it was okay. I think there's a lot more potential, especially coming from me. I didn't do a great job today, but overall, I mean, we seem to be pretty strong, so it's good. But and there's a big but. It looks like McLaren is in another world, literally, and I think people will be very surprised tomorrow because Lando didn't finish some laps that were very impressive. So I doubt we'll be in the fight with them, but compared to the others, it seems that we are kind of in a good place.
And you mentioned the big but there. I mean, what are your hopes going forward for the rest of the weekend? Is battle for the win, or is out on the cards, or is it more podium spaces?
I don't think there's a battle of for the win for now, but never say never. I think in 2021 and in many qualifyings here, I felt like it wasn't possible, and at the end we kind of made it. So I'll keep my hopes high, but it looks unlikely.
Yeah, like as everyone knows, the Ferraris are, as Leclerc said, in their own league, but the both of the Ferraris' performances, it was good today, but let's say how it's looked like, as Leclerc said, like the fight will be between the Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferraris. The fight will be for the third position for the tomorrow for the Sunday's race. But as Leclerc said, never say never. But I don't believe, I'm not much optimistic that will happen something like in Monza that happened also on this track. McLaren will fight with their everything to win this race, especially Oscar. I think will fight with his everything to win this race and to make himself much more comfortable for the drivers' championship. We're going to listen Max Verstappen. Let's listen to him.
Max, how did you find it out there today? What was it like in the car?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. Building up to it, but I think again, what was positive for us that the car felt quite good. So it definitely seems like we found a stable balance, and that is what we need. This track is, of course, very particular in its layout, and it's just, everything needs to just come together to try and produce, I guess, a good lap. I think we're still finding that a little bit over one lap to try and really get more confidence in probably myself, the car. Yeah, just fine tuning a few little bits, and then hopefully tomorrow that will be better. And then the long run felt okay. I mean, it's always going to be slippery around here, tough on the tires with these softer compounds, but it seemed not too bad.
And looking ahead to the rest of the weekend, where do you feel that you're kind of stacking up amongst the competitors? I know you haven't had a chance, obviously, to dig into the data, but just from initial feeling.
I mean, it seems like Ferrari is really on it, but they're always very fast around here. It's like a very particular track, like I said. I hope that, honestly, let's see. I don't even know how fast, of course, McLaren is going to be. I do expect a few teams to be quite close, and then it all comes down to just driving a perfect lap or just getting your tires in, because that is also very difficult around here always. And then honestly also with such a long straight, if you get lucky with a little bit of a toe, you gain 2/10 easily, so that can also make quite a big difference.
Yeah, we will see what will happen, but definitely we're not going to see any surprise like at the Monza with Max Verstappen, but definitely he will be in a better position than the today. Of course, I find the good setup that Max Verstappen wants that setup on that car, but I think they need to sacrifice something on the setup to be a little bit faster tomorrow at the qualifying. But we'll see. We'll see what will happen. We're going to listen to Kimauton. Let's listen to him.
P11 and then a very impressive P4 in FP2. Talk us through how you found the day today, and especially that second session.
I think it was pretty positive day. Was building up, taking a bit easier today, as obviously it's a straight circuit, and just trying to build my confidence step by step. Especially FP2 felt pretty good. Obviously FP1 there was the big interruption, so you kind of lose a little bit of rhythm. But in FP2 was able to build lap by lap, and there's still a little bit of work to do. I think still 2-3 times to find, but I think was a pretty positive day, and something we can build on onto tomorrow as well.
So when you look ahead to the rest of the weekend, where do you feel that you sit in the pecking order? If you're saying there's still a few tenths that you're able to find, you're already looking pretty good out there.
Yeah, no, definitely. There's always something to find. Ferrari looks pretty quick, but I think we can be in the fight. And of course, McLaren, I think today didn't really show the real pace. So I think it can be very tight tomorrow. We'll see also with the tires, because it seems like the medium is the faster tire. So it's going to be quite tricky tomorrow, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch a practice too, and to see that the medium tires are faster than the soft tires. I think the teams maybe found some glitch on the tires, and all of them made medium tires faster than soft tires. The soft tires were getting hot so fast, and they started immediately to have the problems. But if I need to talk about the Kimi Antonelli, I think he was waiting so long for this kind of performance to practice, to build his confidence. As you know, so last couple of races he was struggling a lot, but I think it was the good results today for him to build the confidence to be at the fifth place after his teammate. But as I said, the McLarens didn't show today their real pace because of their problems with the car. As you know, Oscar just at the practice 1 had an engine problem. At the practice 2, both of them hit the wall, and the other stuffs like this. But tomorrow at the practice 3, I think we will see the team's real power and real speed, and also, as you know, at the qualifying, that will be a very huge fight between the teams to have the best possible position for the starting to the Grand Prix. We're going to listen to Bowman. Let's listen to him.
Hey Ollie, fifth in that second session there. Looks pretty eye-catching from our side. How does it feel behind the wheel out there?
Yeah, honestly, on the face of it, the lap time was very good. We've had a good car, honestly, all day. struggling a bit with top speed in FP1. We managed to improve that now in FP2, and we look to be in the fight.
And going forwards, does that pace look real? You positive to maybe pick up some solid points this weekend?
I hope so. I think I had a good feeling with the car, which is always the most important. Struggling with a few issues out there. The brakes were not the best. But we got some work to do overnight to make sure we get everything together for qualifying.
Okay, thanks, Ollie.
Thanks.
Yeah, pretty solid performance from the Ole Beeman. As you said, he had a couple of some moments with his brakes, but at the end of the day, after the practice, practice, so he had a very perfect performance, and also we have shown that his car was very, very fast at the straights, like a Ferraris. I think good points. Good qualifying is waiting for the Ole Beeman. Just congratulations to him for his today's performance. We're going to listen to Yuki Tsunoda. Let's listen to him.
How are the trials, the tests that you said you were doing yesterday? How did they go today, Yuki?
It's good.
Yeah. Got a good feeling.
I mean, short run, there's some obviously room to put it all together, but something that I tried and it's good. That was something we experiencing. In FP2, everything, but mainly what we were focused was long run, and that seems a lot much better. I mean, never seen that kind of things so far in this year in that long run. So far it's working, which is good.
Is it still a buzz?
It makes sense. Now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense.
Wow.
Okay, that's good.
So far with the long run, yeah.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
And is it still a buzz when you get out there, these top speeds? Or does it already slow it down? You're already on the straight thinking, I could do with a bit more power. Is it still a buzz, these high speeds around here?
I mean, it's always here's always need a good confidence with the braking and everything, and I just obviously focus have to focus a bit more short run, but it's getting there lap by lap and just build up throughout the week. So at least in a good direction. I think one thing, like I said, main thing that was positive was long run. Keep it positive and just see how I can do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but everything is positive, but I think it's not enough for the Yuki Tsunoda, especially if you look at Liam Lawson's and Isaac Hadjar's performances. I think Yuki is a lot under pressure for the next season's seat. I think that he needs to be much more consistent and a little bit much more faster to have the seat for the 2026. Now we're going to listen Carlos Sainz. Let's listen to him.
Carlos, 8th and 11th for you in the two sessions out there today. Late brush with the wall in FP2 as well, but how were things feeling out there?
Yeah, a bit like always, really. We are very quick in the long runs, very quick on the medium tire on the first run, but then as soon as we put the soft tire on at the end, we didn't manage to find any lap time. So clearly a limitation and something we need to keep working on for tomorrow. We've changed quite a lot the car for this, but it's not giving us right at the moment the right balance in qualifying. So we will have to find something because the pace is really good.
And when we have the C6 tyre, there's always that debate that comes up about whether a soft or a medium in quali is preferred. How do you see that maybe playing out tomorrow?
I see it going. It's going to be very tricky. I think both tires are extremely close together. It's just about who manages the car to adapt better to one tire or the other. But the two tires are always very, very close. So nothing too concerning about that. Quite a lot of different tire strategies going on in quali for sure, which will spice things up, but it's always the same.
Yeah, like he was saying yesterday, if they prepare tires like they want, they will have a good result here. And as you said, the softs and mediums were nearly the same tire today if you look at the timetable. But we will see Williams what will do tomorrow. But I think at least they will be at least at the Q2. But the perfect result will be for them if they stay at the Q3, if they manage somehow to prepare their tires, because as you know, the Williams have always problem to getting prepared their tires. Just don't forget to like the video, to comment it, and to subscribe to the channel.